Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, co-powered by IIHM.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and now time for your favorite section at 10, which I call the nation's sharpest opinion, where we take an angular look at a subject. Sometimes we don't even need to be angular because the news is angular by itself, and we don't even need to look at the news from this side and that side, because there's only one side of the news, and the one side of the news is there is nothing called opposition unity in this country. But they keep saying opposition unity. We are building opposition unity, pre-election opposition unity, post-election opposition unity, pre-poll, pre-opinion poll, pre-exit poll opposition unity. And I always say, at least, from what I see on, and I go pretty deep in looking at things, I don't see any opposition unity. But they say, no, every once in a while an issue comes up over which we are united. And today something very interesting happened. A few days after they all came together on the Adani issue, and they all came together. They said, we are all united against Adani and the government Adani connection, etc., etc. Anyway, we'll know the facts about the Adani case when the Supreme Court committee gives its opinion, and that should be coming, I think, in 2, 3, 4 weeks. Whenever that happens, and whatever the Supreme Court committee decides will be the last word, because they've been the ones talking to SEBI and they are carrying out all the procedures. But again, going back to the issue of opposition unity, I keep asking, if there is such opposition unity, then why did Sharad Pawar meet Gautam Adani at his Silver Oak residence in Mumbai, not for 15-20 minutes, but for 2 hours today, viewers? For 2 hours, there was a long meeting between Gautam Adani and Sharad Pawar. The meeting lasted and went on and on and on and on and on. And the media was all there. Obviously, they had a lot of things to share, they had a lot of things to discuss, and they've known each other in the past, and this meeting happened. And a few days back, you would also remember, Sharad Pawar issued a long statement, a sweeping statement in support of Gautam Adani, and called the attack on Gautam Adani a targeted attack, ladies and gentlemen. So he's come out openly in support of Gautam Adani on this issue. And why not? If he feels that Gautam Adani is right and the opposition has targeted him, it's fine for that. But point is not about Gautam Adani tonight. The point is about opposition unity. Viewers, they can't unite on anything. And when they can't unite, they start attacking each other terribly. Trinamool Congress today, by the way, Trinamool Congress, interesting party, so much problems within, so many problems outside. Trinamool Congress has launched a really, really vicious attack on Sharad Pawar. That's the other headline of the day. Unsparing attack, direct attack, naming Sharad Pawar, saying that Sharad Pawar should learn to put the country over his old relationships, which means the Trinamool Congress says to Sharad Pawar that he doesn't put country first. How more direct can you get? And that tweet has been put out by their member of parliament, Mahua Maitra, who says that she has no fear in taking on great Marathas. So obviously the Trinamool Congress has decided to go all out against not Adani, but Sharad Pawar itself. And a few days back, the opposition said, we will have a JPC probe on the subject. Sharad Pawar says there is no JPC needed. Every day, the entire opposition says we are united. People like Samajwadi Party say we are all united on the Adani issue. Now, where are they united? I'm really sorry. Where are they united on the Adani issue? Where has Arvind Kejriwal really taken a very strong view on this very subject? Ladies and gentlemen, the JDU has a completely different position on the Adani issue. Nitish Kumar, when asked about Pawar not backing the JPC, says it's okay, no problem. Different people have different positions. But the Trinamool Congress says there's a compromise of national interest. Ladies and gentlemen, bottom line is the opposition felt just 5 or 6 weeks back that this is the one issue for one last time, without a doubt, we are all together. This was the only issue. They felt this is a Rafale moment, a Chaukidar Chor hai kind of moment, when they do make these kind of comments. And they felt this was the only issue on which they united. But the country later saw what the Supreme Court said about the language used in the Rafale case with those disgraceful comments by Rahul Gandhi. And now that the Adani issue is over, the Supreme Court has ordered a 6-member probe. SEBI has initiated a probe. There is a legal process on allegations of security law violation. The opposition unity has fallen apart. Viewers, this was the only issue. And this issue is over. The Trinamool is absolutely at war with the NCP on this subject. Things are broken up. And the Adani Group, which has invested, by the way, $3 billion, and that's something they would know. They've invested $3 billion in one port project in West Bengal. I'm told there's a lot of infighting within the Trinamool Congress now about how they should handle this very subject. I'm told there are meetings the Trinamool Congress has called among itself. Trinamool attacks Pawar, Pawar meets Adani, all hell has broken loose, and these are the people who say, we want to run the country. Let's debate.
The opposition was hoping to front a united fight on the Adani issue. Today, Gautam Adani met Sharad Pawar at his residence in Mumbai, coming exactly about a week after Sharad Pawar openly in the media defended Adani in an interview, saying that he's against the JPC on the Adani issue, while saying that Hindenburg's report seemed like an attack on the Adani Group. So the 2-hour meeting has shaken the opposition. And while one Trinamool Congress MP has said the party has nothing to do with it.
What do you expect me to do? If Adani is meeting Sharad Pawar, neither do I know Sharad Pawar, neither do I know Adani. They are two individuals. If they want to meet, let them meet. What can I say?
Another has launched a scathing and unrelenting attack, saying, Adani hamam mein to sare hi nange hai. I have no fear in taking on great Marathas. The Shiv Sena is wary of what comes next.
See, any big businessman can meet any big politician in India. There is no harm in meeting anyone, and everyone knows everyone. Politics, anything can happen at any time. So we cannot predict, or we cannot ensure, or we cannot guarantee that nothing will happen. See, the MBA is always full of contradictions, and it is not now, it is from day one. First of all, it is a very unnatural alliance with the UBT going along with the Congress and NCP. This has never happened.
The Vadra Congress is red-faced.
कोणी कोणाला भेटायचं याबद्दल मी काय बोलणार. त्यांचे जुने संबंध आहेत आणि त्यांचं सहकार्य घेण्याकरता ते भेटले असतील. त्याबद्दल मी काही बोलू शकणार नाही. आमचा अदानीबद्दलचे प्रश्न आमचे कायम आहेत. त्या प्रश्नाची उत्तरं अदानी नाही तर पंतप्रधानांनी दिली पाहिजे.
It's a complete breakdown of the opposition ahead of 2024. Let's debate.
Okay. Sohail, they were all together. I'm just trying to count. Let's count. Sandeep, let's count. How many days? Krishna Hegde, Sandeep, how many days? I'm just trying to count. 23 days? 23 days or 27 days? Or 27 days of unity. Remarkable. I must congratulate you, Monojit. And now you've launched this. You know, you've said that Sharad Pawar compromises national interest. KJ Josimon,
days for 2024. I think you are counting the days of the government. Yeah, I can understand. You just
so
go
happened?
for the reverse counting.
What happened? You don't like
less than 350 days? Yeah. How many days? Less than 360?
I don't know. 23 days I think you were together. Krishna Hegde, KJ Josimon, Trinamool Congress.
Less than 360 days or 365 days
NCP's former national secretary. Mr. Josimon, Trinamool Congress says that Sharad Pawar has no sense to put country before his old relationships.
No.
The choice
No,
of
no.
words. If everyone together, please.
No, that's not the stand of the party.
1 minute.
No, you can't
Correct.
distort the stand of the
Modi
party.
is right.
The stand of the party was spoken by the General Secretary of the party, Mr. Abhishek Banerjee. No, I won't allow you to distort the stand of the party.
Okay.
Very good.
I'm sorry, you're sacked. When did you sack Mahua Maitra, Member of Parliament?
That's not the stand of the
When
party.
did you sack Mahua Maitra, your Member of Parliament?
Could be.
Could be?
Could be.
Could be.
The stand of the party was spoken by the General Secretary of Trinamool Congress, Mr. Abhishek Banerjee. The
No, but-
party has got nothing to do with such meeting.
Now that story is over.
Two individuals are meeting. They were
See,
old
Arnab.
friends. And
that's-
again on
now
top
that
of
story
this,
is over.
neither Mr. Sharad Pawar or Mr.
Top end,
Gautam
window,
Adani
not
had
this thing,
spoken
visuals.
about the content of the meeting. Did they speak about the content of the meeting in public?
Yeah,
So what is the problem if these two individuals are meeting? Adani
Okay,
is an Indian citizen.
all right, 1 minute,
He's an
just 1 minute,
industrialist.
just one minute,
He's
just-
meeting a big politician.
Just 1
Mr.
minute.
Sharad Pawar.
1 minute.
What's
Yes,
wrong in it?
1 minute.
Why are you so scared? Why Mr. Modi is scared?
I don't
in
understand what
revealing
you're talking about.
His proximity with Mr. Adani?
I don't understand what you're
That's
talking
the
about.
big- that's
I
the
just feel
biggest
that there
issue in
was
the
this
country
very,
right now.
there was this
And
very,
I am not
thank you,
going to allow
Monojit.
you to deceive the nation from the
Mon-
biggest issue. Mr. Adani
Monojit
and
is
Mr.
like Mark
Modi
Antony.
share
Monojit
a
goes
very
on and
good
on.
proximity. Did Mr. Adani gain out
No,
of
who
his
is Mr.
relationship
Adani?
with Mr. Modi?
Who is Mr. Adani?
Did Mr.
Is he
Modi
the BJP
travel in
president?
Adani's private chartered
Who is
flight?
Adani?
Did Mr. Modi,
Monojit
because
is
of
like
his proximity
Brutus
with
and Caesar.
Adani, divested 10% of the
Carol,
LIC? Did the government of India?
No, you have got to
divest
decide.
25,000 crores
You've got
of
to
SBI
decide.
money
You
to
1 minute.
Adani's
Thank you,
group because of
Monojit.
his
Thank you.
proximity?
Wonderful, wonderful,
These are the
wonderful.
questions that the
Absolutely
country wants
wonderful,
to know.
wonderful. Monojit,
The country is not
Monojit,
interested
absolutely,
in Adani
absolutely
meeting
wonderful.
who,
Now, if you can be
Adani
brief.
meeting where,
If you can
why
be-
Adani is dining, why Adani is
Hey,
roaming
Arnab
around,
ko to
the
achhe.
country has got nothing
But that
to do.
is
Okay,
what
thank you,
exactly
Monojit. I don't want to
government
take you off
has
screen. Thank you very much.
Bolun.
1 minute. Sohail
Arey,
has been
bolo na,
wanting to
bolo,
come in.
bolo, bolo ja.
Sohail has been wanting to come in. Viewers, the pictures there of Mr. Adani going in to meet Mr. Sharad Pawar. Very nice meeting, 2-hour meeting. They must have had a lot of things to talk about. And I don't know why they are getting so worked up, Sohail. I mean, I'm not here to break opposition unity.
Why
I mean,
do you
unite
worry?
for all I
One
care,
person
man.
meeting another person.
Unite for all I care.
Why there is so hue and cry?
1 minute,
I
yeah,
don't
1
understand.
minute. You see, Monojit is like Brutus in Shakespeare's Caesar. When Brutus was asked why he stabbed Caesar, he says, it's not that I loved Caesar less, but I loved Rome more. So Monojit, it's not that they love Mahua less, but they love Abhishek more, and they will fall in line with the General Secretary. So his point is valid. I think your question, Arnab, today is there opposition unity? The answer is no, there never was. It was a pretense, as it always has been. Because the opposition has Mr. Gandhi in it, who is more equal than the others. If you saw the Bharat Jodo Yatra, at that time many opposition leaders did not join because some were slighted, some weren't invited.
Now you're
Akhilesh
playing
Yadav wasn't
Iago-
invited
now
to
you're
join.
playing Iago
No, 1 minute,
Swenhorn.
Monojit, did I
We are
interrupt you? You've
we
got
are
this now
discussing
bad
about
habit. You're
another-
becoming like one of
Why
these
you are-
interrupters. Monojit, earlier you were a good boy. Something has happened to you. This TMC has spoiled you. You started interrupting. This NCP chap, I don't know who he is. But you are always
Josemon,
decent.
senior leader, former national secretary. Josemon.
No, not the NCP gentleman. I'm saying Monojit was such a good boy. He never interrupted.
That he was.
Something of late has happened. You started interrupting older people. Let me finish. My point is very simple. My
I
point
don't
is
know,
very
you're a
simple.
boy.
What a good
No,
Why are you
boy.
calling
Now
My
you are a
point
good
is
boy.
simple.
Okay. You are
My
not a
point
good
is
boy
simple.
now.
It is not about Adani or Sharad Pawar. The point is there opposition unity, which is the point Arnab Goswami has raised. My answer is there never was. All you saw was a pretense of opposition unity. Opposition unity in this country is a misnomer. It's like Operation Successful, patient dead. এটা হবে না। তুমি যাই করো এটা হবে না। Mamata Banerjee believes she's prime ministerial material.
why are you
YSR believes he's
rattled?
prime minister material.
Why are you
know the
rattled
truth,
for
Monojit.
every other
Just because
time
you have to
you have to
curry
talk
favor
about
with
the
Mohammed Ali.
Okay, now the point is they are going to try and downplay this. I'll tell you the strategy we are going to see. I'll keep everyone on the screen. May I say a word, please? Thank you so much. May I say a word? I think they are going to downplay this. They're going to try and say, Krishna Hegde, they will say, you know, this is not important.
No, no,
There are
let me
other
ask you one
important
question.
issues like the
Let me ask
currency,
you
like
one-
the weather, like the space program,
who is Adani?
like the Volleyball
Who is
Association
Adani?
elections.
Unity?
We must
What
talk
is it?
about the price of
Sharad Pawar met
the
Adani.
price of tires.
Do you think
But
the opposition unity is over?
well, I mean, your
Arnab, I just want to ask
your
you
leader. 1 minute, Mr. Joseman. Joseman, your leader has been attacked, and you won't say a word.
Are you so rattled?
Your
You
leader
can-
has been attacked by the Trinamool
I
Congress.
am trying to say, but you are not allowing me to say what
Yeah.
I can do.
Yeah,
I am
please.
trying to say, I am just saying. See, Mr. Adani met Mr. Sharad Pawar.
Yes.
You says the opposition unity is over. So, who is Adani? Adani is the leader of BJP? Who is the president of BJP? Or he is the owner of BJP? I don't know. If Sharad Pawar meets Adani, if the opposition unity is over, then he must be somebody related to BJP. And I would like to remind you one thing, that when this the controversy started, Mr. Pawar categorically and crystal clearly said that JPC will not work for this. Because we have 8 JPCs before, from 1987 to 2014. All were futile.
No, that
political
is your
exercises.
explaining to me. I mean,
Yeah,
you don't
so
need
no,
to
no,
explain to me.
why-
No, 1 minute,
why
just
you are
one.
not
Mr.
allowing
Mr. Joseman,
I'm
do I have a
listening to
problem
what
with
I am
Pawar
saying.
meeting Adani? I don't.
Sharad Pawar-
Do I have a problem with Pawar meeting Adani? I don't. I am requesting for your comment. 1 minute, sir. I am requesting your comment on the charge of the Trinamool Congress articulated
Trinamool
through their
Congress-
member
the
of
Trinamool
parliament
Congress representative-
that
Trinamool
Sharad Pawar should learn to put
already clarified. And why-
Sharad
why
Pawar
you
should
come-
not put his
why-
personal
why-
relation.
why-
Sir,
why-
Mr. Joseman, why aren't you letting me ask the question, sir?
The Trinamool Congress representative already clarified their stand.
No, that is not the representative of Trinamool Congress. He's coming independently today. My question is, please listen
The
to me.
Trinamool Congress General Secretary, when it said, it is not the stand of my party, and the concerned MP, it was her personal opinion.
Okay, so
Why
this
should
is-
we worry on that? I am not worried on that. It is her personal opinion. If the party comes out with an opinion, then we will react to it definitely.
Krishna
But
Hegde.
the issue-
Absolutely.
Krishna,
Arnab, I just
Krishna
want to
Hegde.
ask
Krishna,
the
Krishna.
Trinamool- I just
You are trying
I
to
just
say
want to ask
something. You are
Joseman,
trying to
please
say-
be quiet.
You are
Don't see,
trying to-
don't see.
I
Krishna
just
Hegde.
want to ask since their member of parliament Mahua Mitra has said these words, will they ask her to take back her words, or will they ask her to apologize? One. Two, there is no absolute opposition unity. They have deferred on the EVM issue. They have deferred on the Adani issue. They have deferred on the Swatantraveer Savarkar issue. They are not together on any issue. There is the khichdi what they are trying to cobble up together, and they are not successful. The Congress does not get along with the PRS. The Congress does not get along with the TMC. The Congress does not get along with the JDS. The Congress does not get along with the NCP. The Congress does not get along with so many parties across the country. So there is no way that the opposition can come together. Thirdly, I am naming you. The Congress itself has a problem within themselves. They have a problem within themselves. Mr. Pilot does not get along with Mr. Gehlot. You know what state the Madhya Pradesh Congress is in Karnataka.
No, 1 minute, don't speak over each other.
Does not get along with
Mr. Hegde, 1 minute. Mr. Hegde, 1 minute. Kancham, what is your view on George Soros? Sandeep, please come in on that. Sandeep and we have Sandeep and Sohail out there. Kancham, what is your view on George Soros?
I think you have done 40 debates on George Soros, or did you do 40 debates on Pulwama? And then what is your view on Satpal Malik? What is your view on Prime Minister not answering on Satpal Malik? What is your view on Babu Bajrangi?
Okay, so I'll tell you.
What is your view on Bilkis Bano?
Hey, why are you getting worked up, man? Why are you getting so worked up?
A sham.
Why are you getting so worked up? I just asked about Soros. The man is going to burst an artery. He's freaking out. What is wrong with you? I just asked about Soros, man. You're behaving like you.
What's wrong?
My God, I just asked about Soros. Look at the way he's behaving right now. I know what he's doing. I just asked about Soros, Sohail. My God, look at him.
No, what are you saying, Sohail? Ask me, Ghanshyam.
I didn't say your views on Sohail. I said your views on Soros.
both of you are happy that the CRPF was denied the plane and you could play your debates.
No,
but I am not.
That's
You're the
very
last.
very petty comment, Ghanshyam, for you to pass. That's a very petty comment.
You are saying
I
that
didn't ever comment on Pulwama. I don't care about Satyapal Malik. He's a joker as far as I'm concerned. So don't ever say that I was delighted with CRPF. Don't put words in people's mouth. No, that is a debased way of debating.
I didn't speak.
I'm sorry, Ghanshyam. I never raised the issue of CRPF ever. Unlike you, I don't comment on CRPF.
No,
don't talk rubbish.
You don't have any access.
It is very unfortunate. It is unfortunate, Ghanshyam. In order to score brownie points, you're attributing phrases to people who have never uttered them. Have some decency of debating. No, 1 minute. You have attributed a phrase to me. Why don't you listen? Yeah, I've heard you.
George Soros did or did not, but we should not discuss Pulwama. We should not discuss. You were smiling when I asked you. When
this way you can't debate.
Okay, Ghanshyam, this is bad. Yeah.
At the idiocy. I'm smiling at the idiocy of whataboutery. The question being asked is opposition unity. You choose to bring Soros.
You are showing your idiocy. You are showing your idiocy. The point is straightforward.
Okay, one point.
The question is opposition united? When the parliament functions, the parliament will see the
1 minute. The debate topic. Why do you come on a debate if you're not willing to speak on the topic?
Lost it. What's going on here?
We completely lost it. Yeah. Why do you call people for a debate?
Said a word. I just asked him a question on Soros most innocently. I don't even know what happened after that.
And when Mr.
Forget Soros. The topic of the debate is X. Why do people have to speak on Y?
When the parliament meets, you will see the opposition unity. When Modi government is asked on Pulwama, because the media will not discuss. When the Modi government is asked on Babu Bajrangi, the media will not discuss. When the Modi government is asked on Bilkis Bano, and the media will not discuss. And Mr. Modi will be asked on Adani. No matter what debates play out, these 4 questions Mr. Modi has to answer.
Okay, now, Ghanshyam, okay, he doesn't want to take
putting words into our mouths.
I don't know what he's saying. I mean, I agree
with
not
you.
making sense right now.
Modi answer the question.
Okay, one sec, just a minute. Okay, all right, I won't ask you about Soros. Don't worry. I won't ask you about Soros. Don't worry. No Soros question. Just relax. Don't perspire, don't palpitate. It's okay. No questions on Soros. Just breathe. Get a grip, man. Now listen to me. Now my question. You must be the only person who takes Satyapal Malik seriously. Even Satyapal Malik doesn't take himself seriously, man. The guy's a joke. And you. Oh my God, we take Satyapal Malik seriously. Yeah, sure, you take Satyapal Malik seriously. Satyapal Malik they take seriously, man. Anyway. Now the question is issue to issue. You hop, and you skip and hop, and you jump. And then you toss over, then you break up, you come together, you skip and hop and jump over the fence.
And
last time you did that over Rafale. Now that was over. Now you're hopping and skipping and hopping over Adani.
Whitewashing for the government will not work.
The Adani issue is over. The Adani issue is over, man.
And no one can whitewash for them. Not Mr. Hegde, not Sohail, not
I don't know what is going on here. I don't know. I mean, okay, I'll get Sandeep on the program. Sandeep,
maybe Sandeep can answer on Pulwama too.
Sandeep.
I find the most interesting thing that the only thing common between Pawar and Pulwama is P as the start of the thing. I don't know where is Ghanshyam going. We have heard of London calling Tokyo talking or whatever. Now he is now talking all over the world. There is no correlation, no coherence. And he typifies what is opposition unity today. You ask them about X and people talk about everything else in the world. And at cross purposes, you have a Monojit Mondal saying that, what my MP says.
The government denied the place.
No, we can't hear you. Yeah, my bandwidth is limited to be able to shoot between Pulwama.
You don't hear Satyapal Malik. You have stopped hearing it.
And everything else from, Ghanshyam, pardon me, everybody is not of your level of IQ. Or for that matter, Rahul Gandhi's level of IQ. We are all ordinary human beings.
Yes.
Also, Arnab's viewers others are not of that level of IQ. So let's keep it to the the lowest common denominator.
No, my viewers are are of great IQ. I will not comment on the on what any of my panelists. I will never comment on them. My viewers are very well aware, and they have tremendous IQ, awareness, general knowledge, which is not always exhibited by all my panelists, but that is all right. I mean, it's part of the professional uncertainties, I guess. Yes, please continue, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. I am most amazed by Mr. Pawar. You see, how many seats does he hold in Parliament? And when was he last, say, even a chief minister? But he continues to have a sway on national politics. Everybody sees him as the kingmaker, as the prime minister in waiting, or at least the person who will decide on the next prime minister.
Yeah.
And then look at him. He once goes and ticks off Rahul Gandhi for talking about Savarkar. Next moment, he talks about Adani. And then he not only meets Adani, but publicizes the meeting. 2 hours of meeting. He is not a naive person who has done that inadvertently. If he has wanted it to be known for 2 hours, he has done it on purpose. When his colleague Praful Patel met Amit Shah in Gujarat, it was also made known. So there is a lot of messaging happening here. And I don't know what is Manojit Mandal shaking his head on. Why is, I am no one to comment who is, what does Mohammed throw, whether she represents the party or who represents the party, that's their call entirely, but that's for the people to make. I as a supporter of TMC, living in Bengal, I'm personally a bit confused that, our elected MP who is there in Delhi talking on one vein, and I don't know what's happening in Calcutta, living in Calcutta. I'm honestly a bit confused, Manojit. Sometimes I'll talk offline to you, really understand what is TMC's stand on this.
I'll tell you.
But look at Mr. Pawar.
3 Bengalis are speaking at the same time. Shuel Bhai,
No, I am not speaking. I will talk to you. That's offline to understand what really is TMC's stand. I would like to
admitted he's a supporter of Pawar-Adani. And he's a supporter of TMC. It's great news for the nation. On Arnab Goswami's program, breaking news, Shondeep Ghosh has admitted to being a supporter of Trinamool.
We are honored to
It's
have
a matter of great pride.
No.
I'm proud of the fact that he's supporting
I would like to
Pawar-Adani.
understand this, Manojit. Being a resident of Calcutta, I would like to know what is TMC's stand.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 1 minute. Would you, Manojit, 1 minute. Manojit, you see, this kind of opposition is an expert at confusing the country. Listen to me, Manojit, and don't speak over me. Manojit, I'm asking you a question. You need to, in order to be able to answer the question, absorb the question. Now listen to me. My question is this, very short.
Yes.
You say, what is your position on Adani? So, I mean, simple point here. Sandeep is asking you, you can't say, I don't have a view.
Very simple. I mean, we want, very simple point.
Yes.
Mr. Modi has to answer inside the parliament what is his relationship with Mr. Adani and the next Supreme Court monitored probe.
Okay, very good point. Very good point. Very good point. Congratulations, Manojit, 1 minute. Manojit, well done. Well done for saying that. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for saying that your demand is for a Supreme Court probe. He says tonight, volume a little lower. He says tonight with all the conviction at his command, all the strength in his voice, he pulls it up in answer to my question and he says, Arnab, I am saying this to you. I am saying this to you at 10:30 p.m. this 20th of April 2023 that we have only one demand. We have only one demand, which is that for a Supreme Court monitored investigation. And I say to him tonight, congratulations, but you're 8 weeks late.
What's new in that?
The Supreme Court has already ordered a 6-member probe. For God's sake, you are a confused man. Somebody stop him. Sandeep, somebody stop him. He says, I want the Supreme Court monitored probe. Well, you got it, my friend. You already got it 6 weeks back. I don't know what's going on. I mean, if they want to drag something, they can.
In front
You're
of you,
confused, man. You're confused. Your wish has been granted. Your wish has been granted. The Supreme Court has set up the inquiry on the 3rd of March, for God's sake.
Today, what Monojit has done, he has made Harakiri look stupid.
This is not Supreme Court.
I mean, I've never seen a man commit political suicide on national television with such adeptness and eloquence.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, you are on a self-destructive mode, I understand. You are not allowing me to finish.
Please answer me.
Sandeep, he wants a probe, he got it.
Supreme Court panel should investigate.
Mr. Adani meet Sharad Pawar.
You're confused, man. You guys are really confused.
Please answer this question. Was he trying to fix something? Why did he meet Sharad Pawar?
Ghanshyam, tell him it's been ordered.
Adani met Mamata Banerjee also. Did anyone raise an issue?
Does he have?
Mamata Banerjee
confused
Adani as the chief guest of Global Business Summit. तुम्ही तो छिले
Is he trying to hide? Is he trying to fix something?
Mamata Di invited Adani. अरे छोड़ो ना, कौन छोड़ो ना तुम्ही? Mamata Di, अरे यार, तुम्ही तो interrupt
I don't know what's happening in this debate.
Something has happened to you.
Something's happened. It's all self-goals today.
You are playing Iago.
Not
what you are.
Mamata Di met Adani. Mamata Di met Adani. She made Adani the chief guest at the Global Business Summit. Did anyone doubt Mamata Di's integrity?
Because she's the chief minister of the state.
Oh God, no, what's going on here?
She's the chief minister.
Now, this is not the Bengal we left. Bengalis are very civilized. We allow people to speak. Let me finish.
What is that?
Mamata Di invited him. No one raised an issue about Mamata Di. Politicians meet everyone. My point is, the topic for discussion is opposition unity. Topic is opposition unity, bhai. Opposition unity. Today, do you think we have opposition unity, Manojit?
Ghanshyam, answer that. Ghanshyam, don't confuse people anymore. You want to run the country. Ghanshyam, please.
Manojit,
Ghanshyam, be on
put your hand on your heart.
Put the right
You're a
link up.
Bengali.
1 second.
Bengalis don't lie. You think we have opposition unity? I
don't know where the unity.
You think we have opposition unity?
When Sohail has asked this question in 3 languages, let me answer in 1 language.
No, it's not.
When the parliament meets,
2 languages.
When the parliament meets, and it is the first government that I know that while in power did not allow parliament to function. When the parliament meets, they will be asked on Pulwama. The Prime Minister will be asked on Adani. Prime Minister will be asked on Bilkis Bano, and he will be asked on Babu Bajrangi. Of these 4 things, media has debated one, but I'll
tell you one thing, one brilliant thing I'll tell you. You know, they used to say, one point I'll tell you.
And you laughed off. You allow me to complete one sentence. You laughed off what Satpal Malik said today.
Now my point is, please, Ghanshyam, my point is, I'll just go into the real subject tonight. I have to go to the real subject tonight. I thank you very much, viewers. If you take Satpal Malik seriously, best of luck to you.